Hi, I'm Bridget, and thank you so much for joining me today for this quick 10-minute morning yoga stretch to start your day. And we're going to get started today in a nice, comfortable seated position. So I've just got my ankles crossed, so you might like to cross the ankles, whatever feels most comfortable for you. You might like to send the legs out in front of you with the knees bent for a moment, or you might like to sit up on the knees. We won't be here for too long. So whatever feels best for you. And then sitting up nice and tall through the spine, creating a nice long line from the top of the head right down to the tailbone, dropping the shoulders down and just gently closing the eyes, bringing the hands to rest on the knees or just by your side. We start to bring the attention to the breath. Nice deep inhale in through the nose and exhale out through the nose. Filling the body with air. Exhale, letting it go. Just taking this moment of stillness to go inward and checking in with how you feel. Checking in with where the mind's at today. Not judging, just noticing. And becoming really present in this moment with the breath. And keeping the eyes closed, we'll take a couple of rolls of the shoulders. So inhale, squeezing the shoulders up, and exhale to drop them down. Inhale and exhale. Really slowing this movement down. Seeing if you can sync the movement up with the breath. And you might like to reverse your circles, going the other way. And then on an exhale, we'll drop the shoulders down and gently blink the eyes open. If you haven't already got the ankles crossed, we're going to come to a seated position with the ankles crossed, and we're going to move through a couple of rounds of our seated cat-cow. So just bringing the hands to rest on the knees if you haven't got them already. Sitting up nice and tall. If you start to feel like the hips are rounding back a little bit here, you might like to find something that you can sit up onto, like a block or a book or something, just to give you a little bit more space so that you can find that length through the spine. And then we'll move through our cat-cow. So on an inhale, we're going to start to round through the chest and squeeze the shoulder blades back, rounding through the spine. And then exhale, curling the tailbone under, and then kind of using the hands to round back here. Dropping the chin down towards the chest, and we inhale, curl the tailbone back, send the belly and the chest forward, squeeze the shoulder blades back, maybe looking up slightly here, and then exhale, we round through the spine, holding onto the knees, let yourself round back and drop the chin down towards the chest. Inhale, opening up through heart space, and exhale, round it back. You can close down the eyes here as you move, warming up through the spine. And you might like to take a couple of circles of the spine here. So moving the spine around, drawing some nice big circles with the chest. One way, and then back the other way. And then we'll gently bring it back to center. From here, we're going to take a spinal twist. So we're going to take the right palm over to the left knee, walk the left fingertips behind you and get nice and tall through the spine as you inhale, and exhale, we find our twist. Inhale, find that length through the spine, and exhale, find a little bit more deepness in your twist. A little bit more depth. Stay with the breath. And then exhale, really gently coming back to center, and we'll take it to the other side. So this time we'll take the left palm to the right knee, walk the right fingertips behind and inhale to get nice and tall through the spine. exhale, we twist. Using the breath to find depth in your twist. And then exhale, we'll slowly melt it back to center. And from here, we're going to find our half butterfly. I think this is a really great stretch. So we're going to send the right leg out at about a 45-degree angle. Leave that left foot in nice and close to you. We're going to get nice and active through the right toes. So draw them back towards you and then shift the upper body to face towards that right foot. And then slowly we round it forward. Nice and soft through the arms, just letting the hands rest wherever feels comfortable. You can round through the head and the neck here. And this will be a really nice stretch. You should feel nice opening through the back of that right leg. You might feel a little bit of a side stretch through the left side of the body here. You can close down the eyes. And then slowly we're going to roll it back up through seated. So walking the hands back in, letting the head and the neck come up last. And then we'll take it to the other side. So sending the left leg out to the side and then hugging the right foot in towards you. Again, get nice and tall through the spine, nice and active through those left toes this time. So drawing the left toes back towards you and then shifting the upper body to face towards that left foot. Slowly we'll start to walk the hands forward, rounding the upper body forward over that left leg. Relax through the head and the neck and the shoulders, nice and soft through the arms, but nice and active through that leg, drawing the toes back. Giving at least a nice little micro bend through that left knee just to protect the joints. You might like to bring a deeper bend into the knee if it feels like a little bit too much. And then slowly we're going to come back up to center. So walking the hands back in, letting the head and the neck come up last. And then bringing that left foot back in to meet the right. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together here for our Baddha Konasana and drop the knees away from each other again. See if you can find that length through the spine. If you've got a block or something you'd like to sit up onto, then you can get that now. Rolling the shoulders back. And just taking a moment here, maybe closing down the eyes. And you can stay here, or if you would like to take it a little bit deeper, you can start to round the upper body forward over the feet again here. So just walking the hands forward. Again, relax through the head and the neck, relax the shoulders, soften through the arms. Breathing deeply into the inner legs, you should feel a nice stretch. Nice opening through the hips. Stay with the breath. And then gently we'll come back up to seated if you're not there already. So again, walk the hands in slowly. Let the head and the neck come up last. Making your way back to a comfortable seated position, whatever works best for you. And just finding stillness again. Closing down the eyes, coming back to the breath. We'll take a couple of rolls of the neck before we close our practice. So on an exhale, we'll drop the chin down towards the chest. And then drawing some nice big circles with the nose. One way. And then back the other way. And then slowly bringing the head back to center, keeping the eyes closed here. Coming to stillness, sitting up nice and tall. And we'll close our practice here in seated. So bringing the palms together at heart space, bowing through the head and the neck. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick practice today. I hope you have an amazing day or night ahead of you. Namaste.